What's up, everybody? Tony Pizza Guy here, back with another SmackDown vs. Raw video, and we are at Bragging Rights. Looking here, we have Christian versus The Undertaker as our first match, and I will just go ahead and lay it out right here. We do have a no DQ Falls Count Anywhere match, and that is the first match here. Second match is going to be our Bragging Rights tag team match. I won't spoil who the Raw team is. But can I just say you can't see the Raw team yet? Yeah, you probably already got one contender, but I won't spoil anything else. And also, we do have the main event of Randy Orton versus Evan Bourne for the United States Championship. And I really don't know who's going to win that match. I don't think I'm going to play as him. I'm going to be a fan and watch it. And we have Christian representing SmackDown for Bragging Rights. And I'm leaving intros in again, but I might skip them. I don't know. We can talk. We can have a good time. We can talk, because this is a pay-per-view. We have lots to talk about. And we will just get off here, and we will look at Christian entering the ring with his heel superstar threads. We have The Undertaker. I don't have custom threads for The Undertaker, because quite frankly, I don't really know what to edit on his threads. Should I make them, I don't know, black is The Undertaker. He's wear black. I don't know what else to put on The Undertaker. And here we go, The Undertaker. This is going to be the longest entrance ever. Oh boy. But I do love me The Undertaker. He is one of my top guys. Probably top guys of all time. I don't know. Maybe not top 10. Top 20, I know I'd put him in there. He might even have to go in the top 10. I don't know. And it's just so scary with this little entrance attire and everything. Oh my god, The Undertaker! Scary! He's not as scary as back in the day, though. I remember when he abducted Stephanie and they did all that stuff backstage. That actually freaked me out. And when he beat up Midian, that crap was scary. Speaking of Midian, anybody remember Naked Midian? What the heck was up with that? You ran around naked, things like that. I don't know. Things like that. I notice I say things like that a lot. I'll try to stop saying things that I say a lot. Undertaker, you are scary. The only thing longer than your entrance is Triple H's and Stone Cold's, and I don't know who else has a long entrance. But you have the longest entrance because you walk really slow and demonic. Blah. Don't give me that look. That's what I thought. Walk away. Walk away from the screen. I said don't give me that look. I think over the years that Undertaker's antics, such as like lightning bolts and things like that, have gotten better, but now they're kind of cheesy. Maybe just because I'm older, I think they're cheesy. But I remember when I was a kid, he used to do scary stuff like putting Stone Cold on that cross, the Undertaker symbol. Now that was pretty scary compared to a lightning bolt. But some of the best stuff they did was when him and Kane were fighting, and Undertaker came back, him and Kane were fighting, and they did all these cool things to the ring and cool effects and stuff. And speaking of Kane, Kane's here watching. Who's he here to see? Christian or Undertaker? Wow, that was exciting. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's see if we can beat The Undertaker. Legend difficulty again. Undertaker, you are a pain in the butt. I took you out, but this is the grudge match. Falls Count Anywhere, no DQ match, so I have a chance of winning here. Alright, Undertaker. I hate fighting The Undertaker. Hopefully I can use my reversals. I'm like turning into hardcore reversal mode here. I'm not going to let The Undertaker beat me like he did before. What was that? He went for a dropkick and ended up splashing. I pull out this chair. I know I shouldn't be using a chair already, but it's The Undertaker. I won't go super hardcore on him. What? Drew McIntyre? Really? Really, Drew McIntyre? This is... I got all quiet because Drew McIntyre is here. Really? Just when I thought... Oh my god. I know I didn't have a match with you because we waited and... This freaking game does not want me to win against The Undertaker. Wow, what a good start to the pay-per-view. Drew, we have a match at like whenever I feel like it. And get out of here, Drew McIntyre. I know it's an ODQ match. Freak, get out. Get out. I seem to get frustrated anytime I fight The Undertaker. I don't know why that is. Look at Undertaker doesn't even care. He wants me to fight Drew McIntyre for a while. That's what you get, Christian, for picking on everybody at one time. But really? Throw him out of the ring. Drew, I'm just going to keep doing my running strikes and grapples until Drew McIntyre gets out of here. Breaking down already. You guys like to see that? Me break down in universe mode? I'm sure that's hilarious for the YouTube audience. Finally, he's out of here. Taker, come here. Drew McIntyre, go back. Really, you had to... Oh my god. Okay, guys, I'm not going to let this game get the best of me. We're going to gain our composure. We're going to beat The Undertaker. Oh. Really, I was like, if I lose there... Alright, enough what I said about not using weapons. This game just hates me. I try to play fair and try to make entertaining matches for you. Oh, I took out the ref. The ref gets in my way. What, is Kane going to come out and chokeslam me or something? Jeez. Just make my day even worse. I said I was going to be a fair fighter, not use a lot of cheap tactics. But when this game tries to cheat me out of my victories, have people interfere out of nowhere, I have to take matters into my own hands. Let's try and get a pin here. If I even win. 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. I was going to say, if I win there, what's wrong with this game? Taker is the most difficult guy, and I don't know why, but it seems like I always have difficulty with Undertaker. And it's not so much everybody else, but Undertaker especially I have difficulties with. Stop reversing my moves and get out of here. Alright. Running grapples is what I do. There. I bloodied Taker. What's he going to do? He's going to sit up. He's going to have like 10 finishers. He's going to tombstone me. And he's going to beat me. I have a feeling that's going to happen. Just out of nowhere. Boring moves, I know. But I'm... Look at this. What did I just say? Sits up. Oh my god. Come here, Taker. God. Sits up and has a finisher. F this game for making it so difficult to fight Undertaker. Christian's is like a... He's not a main eventer. Well, he is, but he isn't. But he's not like... His stats are in the 80s, I believe. High 80s. Oh, let's do it. Need to get rid of Undertaker. Let's put him through the table. Oh, pay-per-view quality moonsault. And if this doesn't do it, then it's very No! Oh my god. I put you through a table. Learn how to sell, you old man. You're in the Hall of Fame, but seriously, I'm resorting to doing the same moves over and over on you because this game gets the best of me. Alright, one more for you? Yeah. How do you like getting put through another table? Let's do that. Come here. One more for you. Because you're a freaking beast. There's no way I can beat you. And you're just a pain in my butt. And moonsault again. And I better get the win here. If I don't get the win... Oh my god! Really? Really, Undertaker. I busted you open. I put you through 2 tables. You sit up again. Get out of here. What is your problem? I am sorry, guys. This game is getting the best of me. I don't know why, but it's freaking P.O.ing me. I'm resorting to the same uffin moves over and over because I cannot beat The Undertaker. Alright. Can I do this? Oh my god. Taker, quit reversing everything. Watch. I'm calling a reversal right here. Oh my god, he didn't reverse it. Really? Alright. If this does not... Taker! I did... There. Drop him on his face. And get the victory. If I don't win, I'm going to be so upset. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. This game hates me. Interference from Drew McIntyre. Why? Because I have a title match against him. And here's one time when I pin Taker, but he kicks out. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, cheap tactics. I don't know why they're showing this replay out of all the things. Just a DDT. Oh, that might have been when I busted him open, not sure. But here's what sealed the deal for me. I don't know why I didn't get the victory off of this. Oh, that was making me so angry. I was going to say, if I didn't hit him with this, I would be very upset. And 1, 2, and 3. Taker, I know our feud's probably going to be drawn out, but just remember, you are stupid, stupid man. Oh my god. What the heck is going to happen here? Oh! I'm not done? Yes! Finally, this game likes me. Beat the crap out of Taker. Yes, we hate you, Undertaker. Finally, I did something good. Alright, now time for part 2 of our Bragging Rights pay-per-view. We're going to set up the tag team match. I'm going to take a breather here for a second while I set this up. Let's do this match, see what happens here. Ted DiBiase, Vladimir Kozlov versus the Straightest Society, and they're still tag team champions. We have John Morrison and Yoshitatsu, but that's not going to happen. We have to go back and make a custom match. We have to pick our Raw team. We have to pick our SmackDown team. And hopefully, it's not going to be as annoying as that last match was. And something I'm going to do here is I'm going to set it up as an elimination tag. Because, no, I'll follow Bragging Rights rules. A normal 6-man tag match. And I'm going to be Nexus. And I'm going to be Wade Barrett. And I got a little surprise for you guys. I made Bragging Rights attires for them. We have our SmackDown team, which is Nexus. And I made Bragging Rights stuff for them. So, you will like that. Justin Gabriel and SmackDown attire, and where's the other one? Hurry up and load, game. David Otunga, you suck. Alright, here we go. Here's Bragging Rights. Team 1 with John Cena. You already figured that out. Raw attire. We have another superstar. Superstar. That is what you are. Where are you at? Triple H with his Raw attire. And we have Shawn Michaels. Out of all the created threads I made for these guys, I'm going to have to say that Shawn Michaels Raw threads are the best that I made. So let's not waste any more time. We're going to look at the screen here. But look at their custom attires. They're pretty sweet. I made the Nexus thing blue too to represent SmackDown. Now that's a Bragging Rights match right there. That is a Bragging Rights match. Alright, entrances are on. And let's get into this. So for this match, I thought I would get into a little wrestling discussion. And something that I wanted to talk about that I haven't talked about for a while. And I don't know if I've ever talked about it. But why didn't I have it set up that they come out together? I don't know. But something that I haven't talked about, that I wanted to talk about, was I wanted to talk about live events. We have wrestling live events that you can go to, and some of the things that I have been experienced in my lifetime. Probably the first live event that I went to was a Raw, and I can't really recall it. I was pretty young then. It was during the Attitude Era. But the first live event that a lot of my friends went to was In Your House, Good Friends, Better Enemies. It was Shawn Michaels versus Diesel in a no-holds-barred match. That match was amazing. If you go back and watch that, it was great. It was one of my favorite matches of all time. And basically, we'll skip over NXT or Nexus's entrance. Basically, It was in Omaha, and we had to be really little when that came around. I don't think I even was into wrestling at the time that came around, but that was good. But I also went to some WCW house shows. The funny thing about a WCW house show, we went there and we actually brought some action figures. I don't know why we brought action figures, just for the heck of it. And there was like a hardcore match with Terry Funk, and I forgot who else was in it. But we decided to throw our action figure backstage at Canyon, and at the time Canyon was known as a character called Champagne, if you all remember Champagne in WCW. But he was known as Champagne. We had actually taken the action figure and thrown it at the backstage, and this was WCW, so they didn't really keep track of it. And Canyon was out, like, peeking out of the curtain watching the match or something. It was pretty hilarious. I don't know why. I don't feel like watching Triple H's long entrance. As much as I love it, I don't feel like watching it. And Shawn Michaels, I don't feel like watching your entrance either. Sorry. Whew. I'm going to have to catch my breath here, because I don't know if I'm ready for this. But we're squaring off John Cena and Wade Barrett. Alright, let's get back into live events. Another live event I ended up going to, which was amazing. I went to 2 pay-per-views in my lifetime, which is kind of cool. One was actually in my hometown. It was Omaha, and it was actually not Hell in a Cell, but Judgment Day. There was a cage match there. It was Triple H versus Randy Orton, I believe, in a cage match. If that was the match I'm recalling. I'm trying to think of it, but I'm pretty sure that's what the match was. It was a pretty boring. To be honest, I don't think that I like cage matches at all during live events. They are pretty boring to watch in real life. But something that was really cool at that live event, we all had a very huge Vicky Guerrero chant, and I'll give her props. She's probably one of the top heels in the business today, because she's got heat like none other. She comes out and says, "Excuse me," and we just drowned out everything she was saying. It was amazing. It was probably one of the best moments ever. And Justin Gabriel take out John Cena. Yes! Alright, I'm going to go out and I'm going to play fair. Somebody complained that I just ran in and cheated all the time, but I won't do that this time. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, a live event that I had actually attended was WrestleMania. I think it was 22 or 21. I get confused on this, but it was the WrestleMania. I'm sure it's 22. The one that had the big time theme. It's big time, and RVD won Money in the Bank, and it was in Chicago, Illinois. And we had a plane ride. A lot of fun going there. And let's see. Trying to think of some memorable moments there. During the Undertaker match, I had actually went backstage and bought a WrestleMania t-shirt. I didn't really care for Undertaker versus Mark Henry, to be honest, so I went backstage, got a t-shirt, and it was pretty exciting. I had to buy a WrestleMania t-shirt. I didn't think I would buy like a Superstar t-shirt because I wanted something to remember that event that we went to. And my favorite match of the night was Triple H and John Cena, for the fact that it was amazing when we started chanting anti-John Cena chants and Triple H got over, even though Triple H was the heel in that match, but we had got him over. And wow, I need to save my dumb partner who doesn't know what's going on. Alright, get up, Gabriel. Get up. I don't know why. No! I get here talking and talking. I have to... Oh, don't even do that. You're not doing a finisher to him. Oh God, I gotta get out of the ring before we lose. Get me out of the ring. Get me out of the ring. Okay, I'm going. I'm gone. Good, I'm out. Okay, so Triple H and John Cena, love that match just because of the way the crowd reacted, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. There we go. Come on, Otunga, beat up Shawn Michaels. You can do it. And oh yeah, some funny stories from that. So we had got a hotel room that was pretty good. We stayed there because we didn't want to fly back. We actually got on a plane ride, went to Chicago, and flew back the next morning. Funny story though is that it is freaking hard to get a taxi out there. We went from our hotel and it was pretty easy getting a taxi going to the arena. We had actually decided, you know what, we should probably go a little bit before the event starts so we can get, we don't have to wait in line. It is WrestleMania, So we actually went a couple hours early, and we had this taxi driver. He was like an Arab guy, I think, or something, I don't know, something weird. I don't know what nationality he was. But we were pulling up to the arena, and there were people standing in the way of like the arena, and we were trying to get there, and the taxi driver, he just goes, "Get out of my way, you cocksucker," and he just like yelled it really loud at the guy, and the guy just like moved out of the way. It was pretty damn funny just because like we were in the back and this Chicago taxi driver freaking was yelling at everybody. And to be honest with you, that was probably like one of the first times I've ever been in a taxi, because I live in a town where taxis aren't really needed because I have a car, and when you have a car in my town, you don't really need a taxi. So that was pretty funny, him yelling at the guy, calling him a cocksucker. And then, oh god, Shawn Michaels kipped up. Alright, we're going to drop you down with a double drop kick. And Marty Jannetty style. Okay, I'll get out of the ring. And then on the way back, like I said, it was really freaking hard to get a taxi on the way back. It was like impossible to get a taxi. So what we did was we actually shared one with somebody. But the whole time while we were waiting for a taxi, we were standing out in the pouring rain for like 20, 30, I think it might even have been like an hour almost. But it went on for a while. Us just standing out there in the rain waiting for a taxi. And as that went on, as we were waiting in the rain, we talked to like the markiest mark people that were like, "Oh my god, this pay-per-view is great," and then they were talking about all the matches and stuff. And then there was this one guy who we actually decided to share a taxi with. He was a pretty cool guy, and RVD had won Money in the Bank that night, and he already was like, "Oh, I know what RVD's gonna do. He's gonna cash it in at Extreme Rules," or whatever it was called, One Night Stand at the time. I was like, you know what? Wow, I didn't even think of that. And this guy was like Mr. Mark, and he knew everything about everything, so that was pretty hilarious. And then we went back to our hotel room after that. It was me and a couple other people, and we ended up watching Fun with Dick and Jane. Yes, that was the first time I actually saw that movie, but we watched it on pay-per-view there. I'm sure it cost way more than we needed to spend, but we paid the bill at the end, and we flew home. No problems on the flights. Oh, but there's something I will mention. So my friend who flew with us, he's actually really scared when it comes to flying, so he had to take anti-anxiety pills, and they kind of made him a little bit loopy, which was hilarious because we were sitting in the airport and he was just rambling off like random stuff because these pills made him like, I thought he was like drunk almost, is what it seemed like. And so he was a little bit loopy, and we were standing in the airport. We were just like waiting and waiting and waiting, for our flight, because we had like, I think we had like a delay or something. I don't know, really remember why, but I believe we had like a delay. And while we were waiting there, like he was just saying stuff like really loud and random, and then out of nowhere he just like started picking his nose, and like the people sitting next to us were just like looking at him, and we were like, "Dude, what are you doing? You're like picking your nose." Like he's like, "Oh, I don't know, man. These pills are making me loopy." And then on the way back, he was fine. He didn't get loopy anymore, but he thought it was pretty funny though when he was loopy. He regretted it later. He was like, "Huh, I got all loopy and stuff." Oh god, I gotta come in. This match has gone on way too long. We need to end this match. Get this one in the books. Tagging Otunga. Alright, ref, don't put me in a headlock. I'm getting out of the ring. So yeah, and that was that for my live events. I'll also talk about another story here, because I've had like a lot of experiences with live events. Just some mentions. One time when they came back to Omaha, we had there's actually a hotel across from the arena, and the wrestlers always stay at that hotel. So we decided to go over to that hotel after the shows and hang out with the wrestlers. And some of the wrestlers that I met were Shawn Michaels, Jerry the King Lawler, Matt Morgan. Ric Flair was actually there once, and that was like crazy. Eric Bischoff, Vicky Guerrero, Mike Adamle, if you remember him. And a funny story about Mike Adamle, we were sitting in the bar. We didn't really want to bug the wrestlers, but we were sitting there talking to him. Trying to talk to him at least, but we were just sitting there with a drink. He comes up and we're like, hey, great show tonight, and he's like, oh, thanks. And I'm like, so how's it going? And he goes, if I was doing any better, it would be illegal. And I was like, what? Okay, whatever that means. He looked like a total dork though. He was wearing like flip-flops and jean shorts. I was like, wow, what a geek. And then I need to end this match. And then when we met Ric Flair, that's another story. It's pretty hilarious when we met Ric Flair, because we were sitting there and we were like, hey, let's not talk to Ric Flair, you know, he's a legend, he looks like he's on the phone, he's just sitting in the chair. We don't want to bug him because he's probably like really busy. So and he probably gets really annoyed with fans coming up to them. But anyway, so there were these guys who were just like really annoying and went up to Ric Flair and bugged the crap out of him. And they're like, yo, man, can I get an autograph? And he's like, I only sign autographs for hot chicks and little kids. And I thought that was pretty hilarious. And hot tag, can I do it? Oh, I got the hot tag. Let's do it. Drop the finish. Wasteland. Oh, can we end this match? I've been here talking about live events. I also got some other freaking good stories to talk about. No, John Cena, no. No. No, I gotta go in and get the victory. Thank you for throwing me back in. Dang it. I got some more funny stories, but I have to win this match. Guys, come help me out. I wastelanded Triple H. Alright, I'm glad I didn't do elimination because this is going on way too long. But at least I've been able to tell you some stories to break up the long crap that this video is. Alright, so apparently I'm not going to win here. I'm going to try to end it right now. But this match is super long. This is like actual length of a regular pay-per-view. Alright, come on. Come help me. Everybody come in. I don't want to tap out. Oh, you just kicked the ref. You're going to get me disqualified? For all this hard work and you're going to try and get me disqualified? I didn't do that. When did I freaking... Alright, get out of here. Alright, let's just try and win this match, because I'm sick of it. 1, 2... Ah, God, I want to win. Let me get this match over with. Okay, so let's talk about some guys I met. When I met Shawn Michaels, he was looking really pissed off. He didn't seem like he was in a good mood. I'm sure he's like freaking tired because he's a legend. Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and I'm so glad that I met him. But I got a picture with him, and it was pretty freaking great. Anyway, when I met Shawn Michaels, all these little girls started screaming like, "Oh my God, it's Shawn Michaels!" And like he basically said, he like yelled, kind of yelled at the top of his lungs. He's like, "Hey, shut up, or I'll go in my hotel room and I won't come out and do any pictures." And I thought that was kind of rude, but he's freaking Shawn Michaels. He's a legend. Let him be. You know? Oh, great. Here comes Super Cena. I don't even have a chance about anything. If I lose this match, oh my God. No! Oh my God. Okay, I think I lost this match. It's DX and Cena. I tried to win. This game doesn't like me. No! David Otunga! Get in here! You better help me out, David. Oh, I kicked out because I'm just a beast like that. Yeah, he was kind of mean. He was kind of mad, Shawn Michaels was, when he was signing autographs and doing the whole picture thing, but it's fine because he's a legend, and I don't really like to bug people. Let's see. One time my friends actually hung out with Tommy Dreamer, and Tommy Dreamer asked where his strip club was. That was pretty hilarious. let's see. I met Jerry Lawler. He's really fun to talk to, and he just has a lot of fun with the fans. When I was talking to Jerry Lawler, I had actually gotten a conversation with him about one of his CDs he did. I don't know if you guys know this, but back in the 80s, maybe early 90s, he had actually done some CDs. He did a song called Wrestling with Girls. It's a pretty hilarious song. If you look it up on YouTube, you can see a video of his song Wrestling with Girls. Let's look up Jerry Lawler Wrestling with Girls. But basically, on that CD, he had a bunch of other funny songs. Oh, and we just beat him with a clothesline. Very well. But I was like, hey, I liked Wrestling with Girls, and he thought it was hilarious that I knew that. And he actually said, you know, you can go to my website and buy that CD. And he was just a whole lot of fun to talk to. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. There's me trying to pin Triple H. Speaking of Triple H, I have a pretty funny story of when SmackDown came in town. And there was actually a double taping of SmackDown. This was when Triple H was on SmackDown, by the way. And I'll tell the story right now before we get into the main event. But what happened was Triple H came out to the ring, and he did his usual thing where he throws his water bottle, and he threw the water bottle at near our direction because we were in the front row, and we were sitting next to this sort of handicapped guy. He had like a bum leg, and my friend dove for the water bottle, and he like tripped over some chairs and almost hurt this guy really bad that was in front of us, and we ended up getting Triple H's water bottle. But it was just hilarious that he dove over this guy and almost like injured this man. I was like, come on, really, calm down. Okay, we're gonna skip this. Randy Orton and Triple H, really, or Randy Orton and Edge, I should say. We're not gonna play that match. We're gonna go into here. We're gonna go to custom match. We're gonna do a one-on-one normal match. We have Randy Orton and Evan Bourne, and I'm not going to play this match. I still have lots more stories to talk about when it comes to wrestling, so we're going to be a fan, we're going to watch this, and we're going to see what happens here. We're going to put Evan Bourne. We're going to put his black and red one. Sure, that works. Title match for the U.S. Championship, and Randy Orton in his black and gold. I love that black and gold attire. Alright, let's see here. Hurry up, hurry up. Bragging rights, United States Championship. Entrances, I'm going to put entrances off because I don't really want to watch it. And we're going to go from here. So, we have this match, and we don't know who's going to win. And this is actually going on for over 30 some minutes. I just went to check on the time. And let's see here. Did the match start? Yes, the match is gonna start. We have black and red and gold and black. I like that. Those attires are great. And we're gonna see who wins this. Last time I simulated it, Evan Bourne actually came out on top and beat Randy Orton. Let's see if this pays off again. But Randy Orton tried to knock him out backstage last time during the interview. But we have this match. And it's story time again. We're going to talk about more stories. So, I told you in my last story that my friend freaking caught the water bottle from Triple H. And it was kind of funny. That was the same thing where Jeff Hardy got blown up by all that pyro. If you remember Jeff Hardy getting hit by the pyro, that was in my hometown also. But what happened was we actually weren't planning on going to that show at all. We hadn't got tickets or anything. And then last minute, I went on eBay and found 2 front row tickets. It was actually second row tickets for half price. It was like 2 tickets for like $60 for 2 tickets in front row. That's good if you have no idea. Look at Edge. What is Edge doing out there? Apparently Edge bought a ticket and I didn't pay attention to that. I don't know, maybe I missed it when I was checking on the time of the video. But Edge is just hanging out there watching the match. Wow. So that was great. We ended up getting front row tickets out of nowhere. Just getting front row or second row. Still basically front row. And that was a lot of fun. It was just craziness that we even got that. And the guy just emailed me on eBay, and we printed them off at home, and that was that. So I actually need to catch my breath here, so forgive me for a few while I just be a fan and watch this match. Alright guys, I'm going to do this, and Evan Bourne is actually kicking the crap out of him, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to walk into my kitchen, so if you don't like this commentary, you can off, because I need to get a drink, and I just need to do it.
With his high-flying offense, Evan Bourne is one of the most exciting cruiserweights to debut in WWE in recent years.
An adult beverage, I should say. Yeah, I'm going for an adult beverage. I deserve it. After making this long freaking video, that tag match took way too long. The Undertaker match was a pain in the butt.
Evan Bourne,
but that's the way it works. You never know what you're going to get with this game, and that's why I like this game a lot, because you never know what's good, what's bad, what's ugly. And Randy Orton's going for the pin. Is he going to get the victory here?
Makes the cover.
Really? Really? That's how it plays out. Kind of disappointing for the feud, but I'm pretty sure this feud's not over. I was preparing for a long commentary, tell you lots of great stories, but we'll have to save that for another pay-per-view. Let's see here. Anything gonna happen at the end? Randy Orton is your new United States Champion. Did you ever think that Bourne Legends would become a team? They would break up one day, and Randy Orton would become United States Championship. Well, how fitting. He has the gold tights, and he won the gold tonight. Randy Orton is a champion. He's a bad guy. What's going to happen on Monday Night Raw? Make sure you tune in to Monday Night Raw. Find out what's going to happen. But I do thank you guys for sticking around, watching this whole episode. And if you still are listening up until this point, give this video a thumbs up. If I can get 75 thumbs up on this video, I will love all of you. And I will also make a super epic video for Raw. So let me know if you guys would like to see a super epic video. So if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Just 1 second, click a button. You've already listened this far. I'm begging you. I don't know why. I usually don't do this stuff. I usually just do it in annotation, but I thought I'd do it here, see what happens. If you guys give me a thumbs up, you can. It would be great. Anyway, you know what it is? Everything I do big. Tony Pizza Guy, frag out.